Hey Vipers!
I'm Kiana.
And I'm RJ.
And you're watching the episode 12 of The Weekly Show.
Did you know that Snake Bites, our campus school store, opened last week? Make sure to stop by to grab your favorite ice cream, snack, or drink. It's located across from the Sea Wing.
No, I didn't. RJ, you're not even at school, so how do you know that?
Have you found a Deca egg? Deca is holding an egg hunt, and make sure you look around to find your free coupon to redeem an ice cream from Snake Bites, our campus school store.
Coming up next is a top 5 with T, a public service announcement, irregular creativity, and modern women.
Hey Vipers, welcome to another episode of Top 5. For this episode, I will be showing you guys 5 of my favorite snacks to eat during class. The first snack that I almost always eat would be some type of chip. Usually it's hot Cheetos. This is my unhealthy addiction, which I am very proud of and will never give up. Next up would be something healthy to balance out the Cheetos. Usually it's some sort of fruit like apples or oranges. After eating something healthy, I usually reward myself with sugar. This typically involves a chocolate cake from Jack in the Box and lollipops. Last, and kind of least, is another healthy snack to balance out my extremely unhealthy snacking habits. Typically, I end the day with strawberries, which I am also addicted to. If we don't have strawberries, then I skip the whole healthy attempt and eat another cake. And those are my top snacks to eat during school. Until next time, Vipers, thanks for watching.
Hey Vipers, I hope you guys are all doing well being back at school, and for those that didn't go back to school, I hope you're remaining focused online as we work through our last 8 weeks of school. As many of you may know, there have been some procedure changes when it comes to switching classes and getting around for those who went back to school. Today, I'll be telling you the changes of those procedures so that you can stay informed just in case you forgot. So without further ado, let's get straight into the changes. One of the main changes is the fact that parking is now free. If you drive to school, make sure to use the west entrance through the courtyard to get inside of the school. If you ride the bus to school, you are to use the north entrance to enter the building, and if you get dropped off by a parent, you are to use the east entrance. Students will be able to enter the building at 8:10 a.m. and must report directly to their first class of the day. Also, if you're feeling hungry, breakfast is now free to grab and go. All students are required to exit the building the second that school is out for the day. The only exception are students that are a part of a sport or a club. If you are a part of an after-school activity, you are to report directly to the location in which that activity is being held. No exceptions. And lastly, make sure to maintain social distance. Walk to the right side of the hallways, go directly to your class, and don't cluster into a big group of people when going to your next class. That's all that I have for you today, Vipers. Make sure to stay safe, and I hope you have an amazing day.
Yeah. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ginsburg became the court's second female justice as well as the first Jewish female justice. As a judge, Ginsburg was considered part of the Supreme Court's moderate liberal bloc, presenting a strong voice in favor of gender equality, the rights of workers, and the separation of church and state. Michelle Obama. As First Lady, Michelle Obama served as a role model for women and worked as an advocate for poverty awareness, education, nutrition, physical activity, and healthy eating. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is an American politician and attorney serving as the 49th Vice President of the United States. She is the United States' first female vice president and the highest-ranking female official in U.S. history, as the first African-American woman and first Asian-American vice president. Serena Williams. Famous for revolutionizing women's tennis, she was appointed a National Goodwill Ambassador for India in 2010 and became a Global Goodwill Ambassador in 2016. She is also the founder of the Priyanka Chopra Foundation for Health and Education and donates 10% of her earnings to the organization.
Applications for next year's Stugo are available now. They can be picked up in room E15 or they can be found on the school website.
Fellowship of Viper Students Club meets every Friday morning from 7:45 a.m. to 8:10 a.m. before school. The club is sponsored by Coach Copeland.
Seniors, remember to order your cap and gown from jostens.com. You will not be able to attend graduation ceremony without one. And now for another PSA. Custom clothes, promotional material, and groovy grub.
Make sure to sanitize your hands after using any classroom supplies. At the end of class, leave your chair out from your desk so the teachers know what areas need to be sanitized. Make sure to keep your mask on unless you are eating or on a mask break throughout the school day. If you are using a computer for a class, make sure to wipe down the keyboard and mouse afterwards. And lastly, while in the hallway, make sure to stay 6 feet apart and maintain social distancing.
White t-shirt, white shirt, white polo, white hoodie, white shirt, white long sleeve.
I'm starting to think I have too many white shirts.
Ordered it.
Okay, so I've got my gloves, my apron, my plastic sheet to make sure I don't stay on the ground, my bottles and the tie-dye kit, and of course, my white shirt.
First, I just kind of wet the shirt so it's damp, and then I crumpled it up because I wanted more of a random pattern and shook up the dye bottles with some water as instructed, and then I just kind of went crazy. After I finished dyeing the shirt, I put it in a plastic bag so that the dye could set for 6 to 24 hours. Then I ran through the shirt with just water and wrung it out until all the excess dye came off. And afterwards, I got a little laundry detergent, probably too much, and I washed it until, again, the water was pretty much clear, and rinsed it off, and then hung it up to dry.
So that's pretty much how you do tie-dye, and I'll see you next time I do an episode of Custom Clothes.
DECA is having an egg hunt. Have you found an egg? The scavenger hunt ends on April 2nd. Make sure to look inside to find a coupon to redeem a free ice cream at Snake Bites, located across the C-Wing. Also, be on the lookout for golden eggs. They will be eligible to receive a $5 gift card to Snake Bites. Catch a bite at Snake Bites.
What's up, Vipers? Welcome to another episode of Groovy Grub with Ashton. Today, I'm making Oreo truffles. First, you're going to need your chocolate chips, Oreos, and cream cheese. First, you're going to want to take 8 Oreos and begin to peel them apart. Next, you're going to want to crush up all the cookies. Then, take 4 ounces of your cream cheese along with the other rest of the Oreos. Throw those into a bowl. Next, you're going to want to save 1/3 of the crushed Oreos and then pour the rest into the bowl. Then, after being thoroughly mixed, it should look something like that. Next, you're going to want to roll those into balls. Then, you're going to want to spray your pan and begin melting your chocolate chips. After they're really melted, you're going to want to dip each of those balls into the chocolate chips. Should look something like that. Next, you're going to want to take the Oreos you saved and begin putting those on top. After that, it should look something like that. Then, for the final touches, you're going to want to throw some powdered sugar on top. And it should look something like this. Last, you're just going to want to throw it in the refrigerator for a couple hours and it'll be good to eat. Thanks for watching another episode of Groovy Grub with Ashton. We'll see you later, Vipers.
Juniors, free tutoring for the ACT test is now available. It starts at 3:30 p.m. Location and instructions are on screen.
If you are not receiving messages from the counseling department on Remind, you are missing out on important information and opportunities related to high school and life afterwards. Learn more about academic, social, career, and emotional resources by signing up today.
We are holding our first Spirit Week next week. As we missed out on all the major holidays, this year Stugo decided to make this Spirit Week all about the holidays we missed. To have time to plan your outfits, here's next week's Spirit Week.
Monday's theme is Halloween. Wear your favorite Halloween themed costume or clothing. However, masks outside of the protective face masks that we wear are not allowed. Tuesday's theme is Winter Holidays. Wear your favorite winter costume, winter sweater, or pajamas. Thursday's theme is New Year's Eve. Make sure you wear black and gold. Friday, wear red, pink, or white for Valentine's Day.
After this, we have a game review, sports, a few advertisements, and weather.
Hello, welcome back to another game review. Today's title will be Animal Crossing New Horizons is a life simulation game developed and published by Nintendo. The player starts off as their own custom character who moves to a deserted island after purchasing a package from a Tanuki character named Tom Nook. In real time, the player can then explore and develop their island along with a community of anthropomorphic animals. The player could also gather and craft specific items, catch insects and fish, and visit other islands via online. There are also special features included when a holiday event arrives, so it's always good to check on what's new.
On the 29th, we have a beach volleyball game against Xavier Prep. On the 30th, we have a tennis game against Peoria, baseball and softball games against Lake Havasu, and an indoor volleyball game against Sunrise Mountain.
Snake Bites is open once again and serving up a variety of ice cream flavors, such as cookie crumble and sour cherry. Even if it's not your birthday, you can still get birthday cake ice cream. All the flavors are selling for the low price of $5 each. Just kidding, they're only $1, along with bottled water. However, if you want sparkling water because regular water is just too boring, you're gonna need an extra 50 cents because those sparkles don't come cheap. So stop by Snake Bites during your lunch period, located just across the sea wing, and try out all the flavors.
Listen up, Vipers. Make sure to get your yearbooks. They're only $65. But there's only 275 books, so their availability is limited. Go to www.yearbookordercenter.com. Order now to guarantee getting one.
Hello, my name is Sebastian. Here's your weekly weather forecast. Today we're going to have a high of 79, low of 55. Saturday we'll have a high of 80, low of 56. Now this is where things are going to get heated up. Sunday, high of 82, low of 58. Monday, high of 83, low of 58. And then Tuesday and Wednesday we're going to have highs of 84, low of 58. And then Thursday, high of 83, low of 56. I'm Sebastian, and this is your weekly weather forecast, lads.
That's everything we have for you this week.
Bye.